get everywhere. Hey everybody. My name's Dallin, and I'm in a band called I Don't Know How, But They Found Me. And I don't know if my internet is working today or not. Hopefully it is. Can you guys give me a thumbs up emojis if it's working properly? I can read your comments, so we know at least that's working. There's a hand, and that's not quite a thumb. Can you guys hear me okay? There's a thumb. All right. So it looks like we're working. Well, welcome. I'm here on Alt 1045 Philly's Instagram, not my own Instagram. So hopefully I do right by them. Thank you to them for having me. And I guess I'm here to talk to you guys, maybe answer some questions and play a few songs for a little bit. So are there any questions before I play a song? I asked if I could play my Spotify while I was doing this so it was less awkward, but I guess I can't do that. How are you doing, my good sir? Very, very well, thank you. And quite polite of you to ask. Thank you. Favorite part about making Razzmatazz? That was wrapping it all up, getting it out of my head and getting it finished, and getting it out to you guys has been my favorite part. New songs planned. I'm starting to collect new ideas, yeah. Can you play Kiss Goodnight? Yeah, I can. Let's do that. I'm here to play some music. It's what I used to do for a living. Now I'm a content creator. All right, let's see. Alright, y'all gotta tell me if the, I'm still kind of learning how to do this, so tell me if the sound is like, if it's too much, if it's overloading, if you can hear things. I'm gonna play a chord. Is that too loud? Is it making it like, overload? Can you hear this okay, folks? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Can you hear the guitar? Can you hear the voice? I'm still learning. You have to help me out. Oh, wait. You wanted to Kiss Goodnight, didn't you? So we have different sounds for different songs. It's a whole thing that it's ex-musicians used to do on stage. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's move the camera a little bit here. It's a little loud, turn down slightly. Okay, you got it. Thanks for the note, Chuck. Is that better? Don't care about anything at all. don't want to spend my life with anyone else? Why don't we kiss goodnight? Well, it matches in my life. Well, I'm pretty sure that it's right, right. Why don't we kiss goodnight? Oh, why don't we kiss goodnight? Why don't we kiss goodnight? Well, it matches in my life. I'm pretty sure that it's right, right. Now we can kiss goodnight. I don't want to spend my life without you. Kiss goodnight. Yeah, for the rest of my life, I need you. Kiss goodnight. I hope we kiss goodnight. That song was about the first night that I ever met my wife. And it's the second song I've written about that night. The first song was called Love at First Sight. It's from an old band called the Brobecks. That I think still exists on a band camp in a dark corner of the internet somewhere. It's water. I'm drinking lots of water. Alright, so that's the song. Does it sound alright? Any notes coming from you guys about turning things up and or down? Thank you again to Alt 1045 in Philly for letting me do this. I really, really miss being on stage and playing for you guys. Sound is okay? I'm not going to play that one for you because I'm here to promote a record called Razzmatazz, and it's my job to promote that since we can't tour. So stream it and buy it so that I can keep that light bulb on. Just that one. Alright, I'm going to switch over. We'll play Leave Me Alone. Welcome to my studio. Still don't have a name for this place. But what I do have is a tenor guitar and a song in my heart. This song, actually. It's called Leave Me Alone. right. Everything's still sounding okay, folks? Any questions? From the Gallows? I should learn that one on this. I should learn it on the piano too. I only know it on the bass so far. I'm more of a songwriter than a super talented musician, so I get to fake my way through doing this, but thank you for giving me a chance to do that. What's my favorite song in the album? That would be the title track. Well, I don't know. I want to say the title track, but I have a lot of favorites. Kiss Goodnight is another favorite just because it means so much to me, and Need You Here, same thing, you know, song about missing my kids when I'm on the road. But that's the good part about quarantine for me, is I get to be here with them all the time, and I've been home for longer than I ever have been in the last 10 years. So that's, you know, try to find the silver lining in everything that you're doing out there, and I hope everybody's staying safe, by the way. Which Raz song do you like to sing the most? I don't know. Kiss Goodnight's pretty fun. What did I write Sugar Pills about? That song is about the placebo effect. It was written by me and a fellow named Stu Maxfield, who was a really, really talented musician down in Provo. He was in a band called Fictionist, and if you don't know them, you should check them out. But yeah, that's about the placebo effect, when you know something isn't working, but you kind of put your faith in it anyway, hoping that it'll work out. But yeah, that's kind of what Sugar Pills is about, by and large. Leave Me Alone is about wanting to quarantine yourself from toxic people and situations. And the heart of that song lyrically, I think, is the line, "The devil that you know is better than the devil that you don't," which is an old cliche saying, but I think it's a cliche because mostly we as people are afraid of things that we don't know, afraid of the unknown and afraid of things that are new. And so sometimes we stay in toxic situations or relationships or environments because we're afraid of the unknown. And that's what that line is about, and that's what that song is about. Luckily, the unknown can sometimes be wonderful and beautiful. What is telex? Telex is a metaphor, really. Pretty much everything in the fictional storylines that we do is a metaphor for something else, and a lot of the visuals that we do are visual metaphors for other things. So without giving too much away, telex is kind of a metaphor for the music industry and how it can be a controlling entity if you sort of voluntarily insert yourself into it and play the role and just say yes to everything all the time. You know, it does serve a purpose. I mean, I'm here because of that industry, and so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that you guys are out there. So it's not entirely bad, but it can be if you allow it to be. I'll put it that way. Why did I choose those colors for the album? I designed it based on a lot of Swiss graphic design from the 1960s, in particular a graphic artist named Otto Truman, who I'm a big fan of. And those colors in particular were used a lot in the Bauhaus movement, art movement, that I think originated in the 20s or 30s, I want to say. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert, but I am a fan of art and art history, graphic design in particular, and Otto Truman. I think, I'm not exactly sure how long I'm supposed to do this, but maybe we can fit one more song in, if that's okay with you guys. Are we sick of choke? Is choke allowed? This is a new instrument that I'm still learning. I got it because you only need 4 strings, and we don't do guitars in this band. because bass is better. But this is the closest I'll come. Alright, here we go. Joke. Stop, drop, and drag me into play. That's not it. See, it's been a minute. Drag me into place and lock the fire escape. I'll break your pretty face. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you clever little things. The sycophantic teeth. What a precious basket case. Yeah, yeah. Now shut your dirty mouth. If I could burn this town, I wouldn't hesitate to smile while you suffocate and die. And that would be just fine. What a lovely time that it would surely be. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. You get everything you want, and money always talks to the idiot savants. Yeah, yeah. And now shut your dirty mouth. I wouldn't hesitate to smile while you suffocate and die. And that would be just fine. Oh, what a lovely time that it would surely be. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. I wanna address something real quick. I think I played the second verse 2 times. Did I? I totally did. But that's okay. Sometimes in music, your brain goes somewhere else. And now shut your dirty mouth. If I could burn this town, I wouldn't hesitate to smile while you suffocate and die. And that would be just fine. And what a lovely time that it would surely be. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. Permanently. Should we play the second verse again? Yeah, yeah. You guys make me nervous. Well, thank you very much for letting me do that, and for not making me feel too weird about playing the same verse 2 times in a row. That's what I love. That's what I love about doing this. That's what I love about music, though, because you get to turn your brain off and just exist in a single moment. And sometimes when you turn your brain off, it does things that you didn't expect. Sometimes those things are good. Sometimes they're hilarious. Sometimes they're really bad. But it's all beautiful because you're existing in that single moment and you're not thinking about anything else. You're not thinking at all. And that's why music is so wonderful. That's why doing this is so necessary for me. thank you for letting me do it. Thank you for coming here to watch. And thank you to every fan who's been supporting the record so far. Thank you to Alt 1045 in Philly for letting me online and onto their account and letting me do this. And everybody make sure to send your love to Ryan too, because he's out there in the world by himself. He wishes that he could be here doing this with me, just like I do. But someday we'll make that happen, someday soon. We'll be in the same place at the same time. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. And I think I've done this long enough, hopefully not too long. And hopefully it's not too long before we get to do it again. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've been doing for the band and for the record. I can't believe we have a top 10 song on alt radio. I can't believe we have a top 10 record on iTunes. It's absolutely insane to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a good day, stay safe, and don't ever play the second verse twice in a row. The end. Thanks, guys.